For the last 14 years, I have been called a liar. I had to wear signs saying I'm Whitney and I am a liar. My family has not believed me and my story is so horrendous. I was 11 when my mom's ex molested me and I was sent off to my grandfather's. While living at my grandfather's, I started coming home from school and he would be sitting in the chair and porn would be playing, his pants would be unzipped, his penis would be out. He started coming in while I was taking a shower, pulling back the curtain. I threatened to tell on him and it became worse. My grandfather put me through this sadistic, horrible torture and destroyed my life.
You were raped by your grandfathers from the age of 13 to 14. Some woman would hold you down while he raped you. He'd make you perform sex acts on another woman while he watched. The poison ivy thing, make you roll around in poison ivy, and then when your wounds would open up,
They would pour gallons of bleach on me.
Pour bleach on you, which poison ivy in itself is brutal.
Well, and the bleach felt like acid, you know, and then the fumes would come up and like suffocate me and burn my eyes.
Threatened to kill you and your mom if you told doctors about the torture. He boiled marbles until they were scorching hot and put them in your bed.
Placed them underneath the sheets every morning at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Beat you with horse whips and metal rods. Grandfather would peep in on you while you were showering. Just horrific. Exposed himself while he watched porn in front of you, blared music in your ear at 3 and 4 a.m. to wake you up.
Yeah, like to where it would be ringing, like so loud.
Yeah. Nobody in your family believes you.
No.
Okay. And basically you're here because you want your family to believe you.
I want the truth out. I want everybody to know that these people are, you know,
And so
these
what I'm told,
monsters.
because I would normally say, I hope you go back and get this person locked up, your grandfather has passed away.
Yes.
Okay. Which, in your case, might be a really good thing. Has anybody ever told you in your family, she's lying? There's no way this happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on his side that are saying that she didn't do it.
Right, that this didn't happen. I unfortunately believe her. I don't know if you get justice in this case because the perpetrator is dead.
Yeah.
We asked you, did bleach get poured on you when you were living at your grandfather's house? You answered yes. Were you beaten with a whip when you lived at your grandfather's house? You answered yes. Were hot marbles put in your bed at your grandfather's house? You answered yes. Did your grandfather ever have sexual intercourse with you? You answered yes. Did you answer all your questions truthfully on your evidence statement for abuse and sexual molestation? You answered yes. And result for your lie detector test is that you told the truth. Know that maybe somebody's watching this show, sees your story, and maybe you stop a horrible thing happening to somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's what we can hope for. I wish you all the best in the world.
Thank you.
I hope that the rest of your days on this planet will be filled with love and happiness with your family. Good luck to you. Whitney passed her lie detector test and proved she was telling the truth. And she also proved to be an inspiration to others. Hey, Whitney, what's new since the last time you were here?
Well, first I want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come on the show and speak the truth. Before I had just my husband who supported me, and now I have a huge team, including other victims.
You know, when I go back and I watch that tape, and I even said to my wife, it's such a horrific story. It's so horrific, it's almost unbelievable. I mean, in a way, you could imagine people saying, no way, I don't believe that, because it's the allegations, which you proved to be true, are so crazy. And I even watched the second time, I told my wife, the fact that your grandfather would think of you rolling around in poison ivy and then pouring bleach on you. Like, you know, as a police officer, I saw a million horrible things, but like that one kind of like, where the hell did he even think of something like that?
I think that they were I was their punching bag. I think that, like I said, there was a lot of victims, not just myself, that were sent there. So I think that they just are monsters. I think that they got off on hurting children.
You came on the show, you passed your lie detector test. How are your family members reacting now?
I have several family members that I didn't even know existed, distant cousins who I guess were sent the show and came to me and said that abuse had also happened to them by my grandfather and the other woman. So actually, it kind of opened up a huge door for me.
One of my viewers contacted you and told you something?
After the show aired, I got a random message from a viewer who saw the show telling me that I should look into my state's statute of limitations. Yeah, and so I did. I made a couple phone calls and found out that I could actually still press charges on her. I was able to go down to the police station and make a 20-page statement against her.
Is that investigation still ongoing?
Yeah, it is open. Sadly, because of the coronavirus, it's a little on the slow side, but It is open. I have full confidence that I have enough evidence. I have full confidence I have enough people who saw the abuse, enough people who witness abuse themselves that are coming forward. So as soon as she gets arrested, I will definitely let you guys know.
That would be wonderful, because I think everybody watching the show would certainly like to know what happened to that person who did all this abuse to you.
Yeah.
How have other people reacted to your appearance on the show?
I've had a lot of people tell me how inspiring I am, tell me that I need to keep speaking out. Like I said, I had 5 cousins who contacted me after the show aired saying that they were abused by the same people, that they were sent there as well at different times when I wasn't there. I've had a relative who was calling me a liar before has now come forward and said that she witnessed my grandfather on top of another minor decades ago, and has written a statement on my behalf as well. So, like I said, it's really opened up a huge door, and not only that, but it's really shown what kind of monsters these people are.
Who's Linda?
Linda was she moved in whenever I was living at my grandfather's house. She moved in for just a short period of time. She was dating another relative.
She's going to join us now. Linda's going to join us. Hey, Linda.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. When we originally did this story, when Whitney was here, listening to this story, it was almost like science fiction, right? Like it was just a horror novel. Listening to it, you're kind of like, I can't believe that. Are you involved with this current investigation into this person?
Absolutely, Steve. I contacted the police on behalf of Whitney, and I'm completely in support of Whitney 1,000%.
That's great to hear. I just want to say it was very courageous for you to come on and share your story and get out in the open. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to say whatever you want to say to all the viewers out there.
I would like to end with, never give up. If something is going wrong, police officers, teachers, they're all mandatory reporters. And so, just keep pushing. If something's going on at home, definitely get to someone higher, and don't give up. The biggest problem that I have today is feeling guilty for what they did. And I just want to make sure that you know that you're not alone and that it is not your fault that they are monsters.
A really inspirational story. Tough to listen to, tough to hear the things that happened to you, but truly inspirational. And I think you're going to have impact on people watching this show. I'd like to thank both of you ladies for appearing on the show today. Again, good luck to you, and keep us up to date on that investigation, Whitney.
I will. Thank you so much.